Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. Today we are covering the top Nifty 50 movers and key market levels to watch. If you enjoy this analysis, please hit the like button and subscribe for daily stock market updates. Now let us get started. Tata Motors Commercial Vehicles jumped 3.88% today, trading over 3 times its usual volume. Here are the exact numbers straight from NSE in the next 6 minutes. You will discover why these stocks outperformed and which price levels matter for tomorrow. The Nifty 50 opened at 24,431 rupees 6, touched the same 24,431 rupees 6 high, fell to 24,311 rupees 4, and closed at 24,395 rupees 85, down 0.16% from the previous close of 24,435 rupees 95. So, the headline is a mildly weaker index. But the more interesting story is that individual Tata names were carrying the excitement while the broader market behaved like it had cancelled its own meeting. The Nifty SRSI is 47.8, which is neutral. That means momentum is neither stretched upward nor deeply weak. The short-term trend has a slightly positive technical backdrop because the 9-day EMA at 24,464 rupees is above the 20-day EMA at 24,363 rupees. However, the index closed below both its nearby resistance at 24,531 rupees and support marker at 24,428 rupees. The Nifty is also within 1.5% of its 52-week high of 26,373 rupees too, making this a historically important resistance zone. The 52-week low is 22,182 rupees 55. One broader observation: FIIs have net bought for 3 straight sessions, even though today's index close was negative. That contrast is worth watching, not interpreting as a guaranteed direction. Drop the stock you are watching in the comments. I read everyone. Tata Motors Commercial Vehicles delivered the day's loudest move, and the chart explains why traders noticed it. It opened at 470 rupees 0, dipped to 469 rupees 15, then climbed to 485 rupees 0, before closing at 474 rupees 8, up 3.88% from 457 rupees 05. No clear trigger identified today from the data, but the evidence inside the move is unusually strong. Volume was 3.06 times the 20-day average, which points to unusually high institutional participation. The stock also broke its 20-day closing high and entered price discovery territory. There is a catch. RSI is 79.5, firmly in overbought territory. In plain English, the rally has been powerful, but the chart may now be vulnerable to profit booking. The stock is only 2.1% below its 52-week high of 503 rupees 32, so that zone is clearly on the radar. Tomorrow, 485 rupees is the key resistance level, while 444 rupees is the key support. If 485 rupees is crossed and sustained, that behavior is significant. If price retreats, 444 rupees becomes the important observation point. At RSI 79.5, this candle is behaving less like a quiet commuter and more like it missed the last train. That sets up a very different question for Tata Consumer Products. Can a smaller rally still look technically interesting? But the biggest surprise is still ahead. Tata Consumer Products rallied even while its short-term trend remains technically soft. The stock opened at 1061 rupees 9, exactly matching the previous close, moved down to 1058 rupees 2, reached 1095 rupees 0, and finished at 1090 rupees 5, up 2.69%. There was no clear trigger identified today from the supplied data. Volume was 1.22 times the 20-day average, which is normal activity rather than a dramatic participation spike. The technical picture is mixed. RSI at 50.6 is neutral, so momentum is not overheated. But the 9-day EMA at 1087 rupees remains below the 20-day EMA at 1092 rupees, signaling that the short-term trend has not fully turned positive. The stock is also 12.4% below its 52-week high of 1271 rupees 94, set 64 sessions ago. The level to watch tomorrow is 1098 rupees resistance, with 1084 rupees as support. A move around those levels will show whether today's strength was follow-through or simply a one-day chart makeover. Tata Consumer Products climbed nearly 30 rupees from the open to the high, then closed below that high. The candle clearly wanted the last word and forgot the punchline. Keep in mind this is educational analysis, not a recommendation. Now let us move to Tata Motors Passenger Vehicles, where the rally was smaller but the chart structure is cleaner. Tata Motors Passenger Vehicles added 1.92%, but the interesting detail is how calmly it did so. It opened at 343 rupees 5, slipped to 342 rupees 45, reached 351 rupees 55, and closed at 349 rupees 6, compared with the previous close of 343 rupees 0. No clear trigger identified today from the data. Volume was 1.23 times the 20-day average, which is normal activity. RSI at 63.7 remains neutral rather than overbought, and the 9-day EMA at 345 rupees is above the 20-day EMA at 343 rupees. That indicates a modestly positive short-term trend. Tomorrow, 353 rupees is the key resistance to monitor, while 343 rupees is the important support. The stock is still 13.6% below its 52-week high of 733 rupees 61, set 54 sessions ago, and its 52-week low is 291 rupees 88. So this is not a near-high breakout story like commercial vehicles. It is a measured recovery attempt. Tata Motors Passenger Vehicles spent the session climbing without producing a volume spectacle. The chart wore a sensible shirt while commercial vehicles arrived in fireworks. This is what the data shows. Always do your own research before acting. Today's market theme was clear. The Nifty 50 slipped 0.16%, but selected Tata stocks moved sharply higher. Tata Motors Commercial Vehicles led with strong volume and a 20-day closing high breakout, while Tata Consumer Products and Tata Motors Passenger Vehicles posted gains with more normal participation. For tomorrow, watch two things. First, whether Tata Motors Commercial Vehicles reacts around 485 rupees and its 444 rupees support. Second, whether the Nifty 50 can reclaim 24,531 rupees while staying above the 24,428 rupees support marker. If this breakdown helped, like the video, comment with your watchlist stock, and subscribe for the next market recap. This video is for educational purposes only and does not constitute investment advice. Please consult a SEBI-registered financial advisor before making any investment decisions.